Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Seth. In today's video we're going to be reviewing / rating the movie Michael. Now this movie is directed by Anton Fuqua and the cast stars Jafar Jackson as Michael Jackson, Come Domingo as Joseph Jackson II. Now this is a musical biopic about Michael Jackson, and the person who plays Michael, Jafar Jackson, is Michael's nephew. He's the son to Jermaine Jackson. So it's great to see someone who is related to Michael get to play him in a movie like this. And I gotta say, I think Jafar Jackson does a great job of showing you the presence of Michael Jackson, whether that be to his voice or to the way he moved and walked. I think he did such a great job in that movie. Now this is a start in to show the rise of how he got become known as the King of Pop in this movie, with the start being, him as a little kid, being in the Jackson 5, and people seeing how talented and gifted he was at such a young age, to him getting older and becoming a solo artist with his first couple albums, to the rise how he became such a global icon and so beloved by everybody around him. Now this movie shows you the magnitude of how big Michael Jackson was, and just Michael Jackson himself even, with some positive and negatives of course in this movie. With the positives being, he was so beloved by so many people that people would pack to the streets just to get a glimpse of him, whether he was out and around doing something around town, or to just get a glimpse of him at his own home even. It really shows how beloved and one of a kind he really was in this movie. To even people too, when he was at his tours, people would faint, at just a glimpse of him, and have such a strong emotion seeing him. He was really one of a kind, and so popular. But to the negatives, it shows you how lonely it could be to be Michael Jackson. From a young age, he was always performing and doing adulting things. He never really got to be a normal kid or have a normal kid's life. Yeah, you're so loved by so many people, but at the same time too, you don't get to just have a moment to just be yourself and be alone sometimes, or just to have a normal life. And that's really, it shows you the double-edged sword of fame really. Also, the other negative too that this movie shows you is the struggling and strained relationship he has with his father Joseph, who's played by Come Domingo, who I think does a great job of showing you who Joseph is and the relationship he has with that. It really dives deep into a father and son kind of relationship that's very strained and not the greatest. Now, if you are a Michael Jackson fan, I think you will like this movie. It does show you some Easter eggs and also just to, what his life was like during that time. Now I'll admit, I was alive around his later years in life like that, but I always did listen to his music and thought he was such a talented person. Really loved his music, the magnitude of him, Now there is some online discourse, of people saying this movie's not as great and stuff like that, and I gotta say, from my personal opinion, I really enjoyed this movie. It's great to see, the music videos and just the songs even too that he did during that time, to even some of the tour presences that they show in these movies. I really enjoyed it. My rating for this would be a 4 out of 5. Yeah, so that's my movie, that's my review and rating on it. Thank you for watching as always. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and goodbye!